Hey Nerd Fighters, DeStorm here with the best job at P4A, sitting down with these awesome gentlemen, FreddieW, DeStorm, and MysteryGuitarMan. How are you guys doing? How are you enjoying the live show?
Good.
It's fun.
It's great so far.
I know, you guys all had some of the best years this year in 2010. What was it like to really blow up on 2010? What was it like to gain an audience, gain a following, and really connect with people that you never have before?
I mean, it was awesome. You know, it's one of those things where, like, I'd never expect to go to movies and, like, have somebody be like, hey, are you Freddie Wong? Because whenever someone's like, I'm always like, is there another Freddie behind there? I mean, it's like, so it's awesome because it's like, it lets us do what we wanted to do, which is like, you know, make movies, make short movies, and be able to, you know, do that as a full-time gig. It's totally fun, and it's really cool to have all these people there, you know what I mean?
It feels good, except for, you know, it feels real good. People will approach you and they'll just hug you like they know you. Oh,
I've never gotten that.
What? Oh, you didn't get a hug?
No.
Oh, my bad.
DeStorm, you're just a huggable guy.
I get hugs.
I've never gotten a hug.
Joe, we gotta work.
If you see me, if you see us, please hug us.
Yeah.
We need hugs.
We need the physical
I get hugs. I'm sorry. Well,
we can hang out with you more, I guess.
But it was only a few hugs, you know. A few hugs. It was
just a few hugs.
Just a few. Yeah.
And Joe, you had a big year besides YouTube getting engaged as well. How crazy is life for you right now?
Yeah, I'm getting hugged.
Yeah, by more than just your fiance?
Just the fiance. No, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a big decision for me whether or not to put that up on YouTube.
Really?
But then, yeah, I decided to put it out on YouTube and see if people watched it, and yeah. People watched it.
Is it always a caution on how much you want to reveal and how much you don't?
Yeah, I'm not going to be live streaming my wedding, but you know, I think putting up the proposal, you know, was just a fun thing.
It was a good thing for us all to be a part of.
Yeah.
And you have more than just you working on your videos. You have a whole team of people, right?
Well, just actually one other guy, this guy Brandon, who unfortunately couldn't join us, but so we were just working on like freelance VFX before this, which is like the worst job ever, by the way, if you ever done. Because freelance, because what it is, because they send you stuff and they're like, okay, hey, we totally forgot that there's a cable in this shot. Can you erase it? And so I'll be sitting there like 4 hours sitting there erasing a cable. I'm like, great, you did a great job because I can't see anything has changed at all. It's like, really? This is what? So that's what we were doing for a year.
What do your peers think from, you know, your old job to now you're doing all these amazing YouTube videos? You just won this great tour. Yeah. How was that?
Oh, the road trip. The road trip was fun. Almost hit 5 deer. In the span of 10 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
We were in New Mexico and there was like one deer. First of all, deer.
Well, that's why.
Yeah. Well, exactly. One deer like cuts in front of the car. And I'm like, oh no, I gotta swerve the RV. By the way, it's a 35-foot like caravan. Like I feel like I'm a truck driver. I'm like, no, I gotta turn over. And then I look, and the deer is leading us to 4 more deer in the road. It's like, what are you guys doing?
It was a setup.
We got ambushed in New Mexico.
By deer.
But other than that, no other ambushes, just by the deer.
That's awesome.
I mean, you're talking about the peers and like what people think, because you know we came kind of from you know, like a film sort of Hollywoody kind of sort of thing. I mean, first of all, my mom has no idea what I do still. I'm like,
my mom's watching. Hi, Mom.
I don't even know. My mom's not watching. It's just no idea what I do.
Oh,
and, it's
cool.
and also, it's just one of those things where it's like, what? You can make short films and support yourselves? Yeah. It's like such a weird idea.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, you have to do a festival thing. You have to pay for it. It's like, so it's cool.
That's really cool.
And when they hear it, they're like, I wish I had that job.
Yeah, my parents, they know more about my YouTube than I do. He's called me at 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and he's like, Joe, there's a bad comment in your video, go delete it.
Protective parents, that's always good to see. And DeStorm, you just moved out here to LA from New York. Your year was so big, you changed coasts.
Yeah, I changed coasts. I came out, you know, but New York is great, but LA is great. The food's good.
Apartment.
I moved in his apartment. I actually kicked him out, you know. And
it's a family affair here on YouTube.
and New York is amazing, but LA, you know, the weather's good. I text my family. I was like, hey guys, what are you up to? We're cold. And I'm like, what you doing? Oh, I'm swimming. You know. So it's different. It's definitely a different vibe out here, but you know.
But the transition is going well. I mean, Soul Tunes just went up, and I love the Soul Tunes videos.
Soul Tunes went up,
and you stump me every time. You stump me. There's some I don't know.
I told you I would. I told you I would. Because with Soul Tunes, what I do is I try to give you 10 songs every Soul Tunes, and I try to give 4 for the more newer generation of kids, and then some for the back in the day, and then I try to give 2 that no one knows. I go into the archives and I always stomp you.
Nice,
Told you I would.
nice.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah. So, Joe, Mr. Guitar Man, what big plans do you have coming up in 2011? What can you give us hints on anything?
Well, I actually January 1st, I'm coming out with a TV commercial.
A TV commercial?
Yeah, Freddie and I were working on that together.
Can you say for who?
Yeah,
oh no, wait, maybe we don't want to say that. We'll let it be a surprise.
Okay, yeah. So it'll be a surprise.
It's good.
Yeah. It's good?
We both vouch for it.
How come I wasn't in the commercial?
Well, you know, we were going to involve you, but
Scheduling. Come on, man.
It's
You're busy swimming.
You're busy swimming.
Will told us not to.
That's a lie.
We'll talk after this.
Yeah.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah, so Freddie and I, we worked on that. We've been working on that for a long time. Actually, we finished today, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
It's 4 a.m. today, actually.
he was doing a lot of the things like he was saying, you know, erasing cables and moving things around that nobody will ever see. But, you know, 4 a.m.
Now, all of your videos that you do are so high quality and high production. Who spends the most time on their videos? From concept to getting uploaded. How many hours a day are you spending?
I think collectively we spend
An
all
eternity?
an eternity.
Entire lives.
Are we counting opening Firefox and just like wasting time? Because that's part of the process.
You're getting on Twitter?
Yeah, it's like you got work, you got about 30 seconds of editing, and it's like, oh, haven't seen Google News in a while. I'll just sit down and just
browse a little bit.
Then you go back to it.
What people are doing right
So
now.
collectively, 25
Yes,
hours
thank you
a
to
day
all the
on that.
Twitter followers sending us in all your questions, and keep P4A hashtags so that can get trending worldwide. But getting down to P4A, what charities are you guys really passionate about? What are you giving to this holiday season that you want people to know about?
Well, one of my favorite charities is this charity called the Heifer Foundation.
Oh, wonderful,
And
yes.
what's interesting about them is the way they do it is like instead of giving you like money or like food or something, like, okay, we're gonna give a goat. And so
goat?
You pay like you pay like $100. And it's like
I want a goat.
here's a goat, and it's like we're gonna
Who does the goat go to?
It goes to goes to like families. The idea is that it's a sustainable thing. So it's
Oh,
not just
okay.
like here's food, here's resources.
Right.
It's like we're gonna teach you how to
Teach you how to fish.
handle the livestock, how
Right.
to so it's all the stuff where it's like it's cool. It's kind of a sustainable thing. So I'm a big fan of those guys.
Very cool.
Yeah.
DeStorm, what are you doing?
I'll talk about the raffle, for the Toys for Tots.
It's just the Project for Awesome
Project for
website
Awesome.
has all that.
All that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I am passionate about it.
The Toys for Tots.
Because I didn't have toys, and when I was a tot. So therefore, I think it's really good that that kids get certain things when they grow up. But then again, it kind of takes away from the creativity. You have like let me just tell this story. I went to a fast food place, and one of the toys in the actual package was a chalk. Was it called sidewalk chalk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Every
I
kid
used to
has
do that.
those when they're
So I thought that's actually cool.
Yeah.
I actually promote that type of stuff because
Right.
I want kids to be more creative. Because in a lot of the inner city schools, they take the actual music and art. It's
They're
not
cutting
really
the
promoted. They're
programs,
cutting
and
the
we need them
programs,
because
right.
where would you all have been if you hadn't had art and music growing up?
Right. Yeah. So you need that, and a lot of kids they don't. So that just like on my channel, I try to show people that they can do that type of. They can still do music and not play instruments. I mean, they play. I'm not taking away from the players. But on my channel, the reason I use my mouth and beatbox and use different instruments and things, is because I want to show kids that they can grow up and still be great musicians, even if they didn't learn, how to use instruments. And I thought, that would be amazing. So.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Very good.
I like a charity called Doctors Without Borders. So I made this video where I used like 300 something odd transparencies, and I sold them all on eBay, and 100% of
I tried to get one, and they were gone in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, they were gone really fast. Yeah. So, yeah, I like them a lot. They work with a lot of developing countries. They work with a lot of people in Brazil too, where I'm from. So, yeah, them. And I also have a raffle going on. For my guitar, one of the guitars that I've used for a bunch of my videos.
Oh, wonderful.
And, I signed it, so they're selling like
Perfect.
for $40. They're selling raffle tickets. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.